Hey, it's Mr. Barr, and we're going to turn standard form into slope-intercept form in this video. So go ahead and start with that title in your notebook. Turning standard form into slope-intercept form. Here come the notes. There are the notes. Turning standard form into slope-intercept form. So here is slope-intercept form. Let's remember everything about it and why we like it. So a tree map for slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. And tell me everything we know about the m's and the b's. M is the slope, which is rise over run, which is Liam's move, which is also called the rate of change. Which, if you just watched another video by me, I also called it the unit rate or the constant of proportionality, but I'm happy enough right here for those. B is the y-intercept, which is the starting point, which is Liam's B. So we really like slope-intercept form. I like it better than standard form, but sometimes I don't have slope-intercept form. Sometimes I have standard form. No, I did put unit rate on this one. Yeah, we'll throw on unit rate. Rate of change, unit rate. There we go. Here's an equation. It's in standard form. Now, I could do many equations on this. I could totally split this up into a 3x equals 12 or a 4y equals 12. I could do that, but I don't want to today. I want to do a move the x divide by the y. So how do I do a move the x divide by the y? How do I take this standard equation and turn it into this slope-intercept equation? Move the x, divide by the y, then you have to simplify. Well, I should have a nice flow chart in here. There it is. Here's my flow chart, and then we'll come back and we'll do some of these problems. So I'm going to move the x just to the right of the equal sign. You know, let's get a problem here. Let's go with, let's take this one. 4x or 3x plus 4y equals 12. Let's write that down. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move the x right to the left, no, to the right of the equal sign. So that's my first step, and you can see that I'm going to do it right here. I move the x to the right of the equal sign. Notice it became a negative. Well, when I move it, it needs to become the opposite sign. So we're going to say change the sign on this, change the sign on the x term. So right up here, you can see that I'm changing the sign on the x term. Now I'm going to divide everything by the number in front of the y. So move the x, divide everything by the number in front of the y. And then, if necessary, simplify. So if you have a fraction that can simplify, you're going to simplify it down at that step, and you can't see what I'm writing. There we go. Move x term to the right of the equal sign. Change the sign on, equal sign. I should go equal symbol. Let's go symbol. Equal sign symbol. Change the sign on the x term. Divide everything by number in front of the y, and then simplify. So what does that look like? Let's do some. Here we go. Taking this guy right here. Let's finish it with let's do one, the 3x plus 4y equals 12 in our notes, and then I'll do some more. Back to the notes, back to the notes, back to the notes. So we're going to do this one in the notes. 3x plus 4y. Ready? Here's the move the x. Move the x. Change the sign. Divide by the 4. Simplify. There's the simplification. Move the x. Add this. Change the sign. Divide by the y. Simplify. Move the x, divide by the y. It's not hard, so give it a try. Then you have to simplify. Move the x, divide by the y. Good. Let's do a couple more. This one you don't have to put in your notes. Move the x. 5y equals negative 2x plus 15. Divide by the y. Simplify. Y equals negative 2/5 x plus 3. Liam's going to start his life at 3. He's going to go down to right 5. Move the x. Negative 2y equals negative 2x plus 8. Divide by the y. Negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. Simplify. Y equals x minus 4. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 is a 1 that I don't write. 8 divided by negative 2 is negative 4. Move the x. Negative 2y equals negative x plus 10. Notice the negative because it went over. Dividing by negative 2, dividing by negative 2, dividing by negative 2. Y equals, what's a negative divided by negative? A positive, so it's 1/2 x minus 5. Simplification step right there. Liam starts his life at negative 5, then he goes up 1 over 2. Move the x. See the negative? And I'm really done here. This is y equals negative 1 over 1x plus 3. I'm ready to graph it. And there we go. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Make sure you get those notes done.